We are going to discuss about a thing called SDLC, software development lifecycle. And at first we are going to discuss about the steps related to software development lifecycle. And at first we have initialization. Initialization simply means stage in which idea formation takes place. Okay, so it is idea formation taking place stage. So idea formation takes place here, and a concept is proposed. Okay, a concept for solving any kind of problem. Why you make app? In order to solve any type of problem. So a type of a concept is like purpose to solve any kind of problem. Concept for problem solving in initialization. So after initialization, software concept development. So for example, you have developed a homework reminder app, and what things should we include? Should you include in that homework reminder app, and what things should you exclude? So what I am trying to say is what should be the boundaries of that app that is discussed in the software system concept development stage. Okay, so things which it can simply do or things which it cannot simply do, that is discussed in. Okay, so let's off it. And the next stage is planning stage. Okay, uh, so planning stage, what happens is like planning is one of the easiest stage. Okay, a Gantt chart is produced, and suppose you have to do design stuff. Okay, when should you start doing the design stuff, and at what time should you end doing that design stuff? Okay, when should you start something and when should you stop something? The chart which says that when should you start something or when should you stop doing that thing. For example, coding, when should you start coding this stuff and when should you stop coding that stuff, that is developed in the planning stage. So in the planning, Gantt chart related to when to start something and stop something is developed. And then requirement analysis. So in the requirement analysis, SO SRS is produced. Students, the SRS simply means what to make. It is a guidebook which tells software engineer about what software engineer about what to make, how will it behave, and what the user wants. Okay, what do you want to make, what to make, it is clearly defined. And how to behave, it is clearly defined. And what the user want, what user want, it is clearly defined. Okay, so after that design stage comes. So design stage is simply a stage, whatever thing which you have developed in the developed in that SOS guidebook, no, you transfer that thing into a design or an architecture, design or architecture. After that development, now that design gets converted into code. Okay, now code design, whatever things you have designed that gets transferred or converted into code, it is simply said to be as development stage. And the next stage is integration and testing. So you have developed start feature, login feature, stop feature, the all the things which you have coded or developed, it gets merged. Okay, it gets merged into a stage known as integration or testing. And whether that a group of team members will be formed which will ensure whether that thing which you have made, okay, is testing correct or not, is the thing is working correct or not. Okay, there is any kind of, and there is any kind of debugging means if there is any mistake, should you fix it or not, that is founded in the testing stage. And last one is the deployment stage. The app which you have made, it gets into app store. And suppose you have any feature left, that suppose you have any, after deploying it in the app store, you have to, like, your app crashed out or some kind of feature was lacking behind, you have to solve that problem. Then you maintain it. Or for example, if any new feature on your app, you should update that feature, or you should make that feature accessible, and then also in the maintenance stage you will go and update something. So this is all about software development life cycle.